Romantic chess of the century before last. Uncompromising sacrifices, Lasker's open visor attack. f2 f4. d7 d5. e2 e3. Knight g8 f6. b2 b3. e7 e6. Bishop c1 b2. Bishop f8 e7. Bishop f1 d3. b7 b6. Knight b1 c3. Bishop c8 b7. Knight g1 f3. Knight b8 d7. Castling king side. Castling king side. Knight c3 e2. c7 c5. Knight e2 g3. Queen d8 c7. Knight f3 e5. Knight d7 captures e5. Bishop b2 captures e5. Queen c7 c6. Queen d1 e2. a7 a6. Knight g3 h5. Knight f6 captures h5. Bishop d3 captures h7. Is bishop's sacrifice justified? King g8 takes on h7. Queen e2 captures h5. King h7 g8. Bishop e5 takes on g7. Another victim, and now Lasker's goal is visible, to fully reveal the black monarch. King g8 captures g7. Queen h5 g4. King g7 h7. Rook f1 f3. e6 e5. Rook f3 h3. Queen c6 h6. Rook h3 captures h6. This is compensation for previous victims. King h7 captures h6. Queen g4 d7. Bishop e7 f6. Queen d7 captures b7. Now white has an advantage of about 2 pawns. The sacrifices were not in vain. King h6 g7. Rook a1 f1. Rook a8 b8. Queen b7 d7. Rook f8 d8. Queen d7 g4. King g7 f8. f4 captures e5. Bishop f6 g7. e5 e6. Rook b8 b7. Queen g4 g6. f7 f6. Rook f1 captures f6. Bishop g7 takes on f6. Queen g6 captures f6. King f8 e8. Queen f6 h8. King e8 e7. Queen h8 g7. King e7 captures e6. Queen g7 captures b7. Rook d8 d6. Queen b7 captures a6. d5 d4. e3 captures d4. c5 captures d4. h2 h4. d4 d3. Queen a6 captures d3. It was possible to lay down arms much earlier.